from the Imperial City's prison. First by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind.
Ladies
Fear
and
not,
gentlemen, boys and
for I am
girls,
watchful.
children of all ages, welcome
You
to the
have
greatest
been
show on
chosen.
earth. I'm your host and gingerbread gingerbread Violet Daggerfall. First to my line, and
Wake
this
up.
is what to play next.
We're here. Why are you shaking?
This is a familiar
Are you
theme,
okay?
there's a reason.
Wake up.
We're playing Morrowind.
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
My name is Bint, yo. We did actually take you through a portion of this, so I'm going to click to it.
Not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
You better do what they say.
So once we hit the deck, I'm going to go ahead and cut ahead. But I did want to put the intro in here because it has been a minute since we played Morrowind. I've been focusing mostly on Elder Scrolls, but I did want to pop a little bit of old TES in there. The way that they developed gaming was really incredible, and they did contribute to the gaming community. So the hatch, space bar.
The sooner you leave, the sooner we can move on.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this.
So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and skip here. Okay, so we went through and we assigned all of our class and everything like that. And then what we're doing is talking to Celes Gravius because we don't know exactly
Your papers, please.
we were a prisoner. So, first let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival reached me yesterday. I'm Celes Gravius. Celes Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Police identification has been removed from your inventory. Knight Errant of the Imperial Legion. They're offering me a couple times to join. Garrison at Fort Peligad in Peligad. Hawkmoth, Fort in Ebonheart. Fort Moonmoth, Belmora, Fort Buckmoth. Yeah, there's a couple different things going on here. So the road passes, so on. I'll go through the Ode River, or along the Ode River to Belmora. South Wall, Cornicle is southeast of Belmora. So hopefully these show up on my map, because that's an awful lot. You're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, why you're released. Your authorization comes from Emperor Uriel Septim VII. I don't know how many... I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you're a free man. Before you go, I have instructions on your duties. So let's try to carry passengers and cargo between settlements on Vvardenfell. Here's a pen on the distance. Giant insects. They travel between these provinces. So what are my duties? The journal has been updated. Directions to Cassius Cassadus has been added to your inventory, and a package, 87 gold, has been added. So we're heading towards Cassius Cassadus. So let's go to my inventory, which I know how to do. I know how to do things. Okay, controls. So forward, back, right, ready, activate, auto run, next spell, previous spell, hold on. Journal is J, rest is T, quick menu, quick save. I don't have a button for my inventory, that just seems unlikely. Usually escape is not, so let's try tab. Tab gives me a second. Look at me! Look at how glorious I am. Oh, I can't actually do an about face there. Alright. Control, Alt, space. I is usually inventory, and it is not in this case. Neither is 1 or 2. Shift, Enter. Okay. My journal. My orders are to go to the town of Belmora in Vvardenfell district and report to a man named Caius Cassadus. Find out where he lives. I should ask in Belmora at the corner club called South Wall. When I find Caius Cassadus, I must give him a package of documents and make no further orders. So for some reason, I'm being recruited by the Emperor, which is cool. I'm alright with it. Surprisingly alright. So I'm gonna just head out. J to use your journal, review what you told. You should probably check out Ariel's trade house up on the left. You're on your own now. Alright, so they improved a little bit where they started giving you directions. Prior to that in Redguard, you pretty much wandered around until you had your, until you found your way. What do you want? Looking to get out of Satan, I'd be happy to give you a little advice. My son was recently shipped up to Fort Frostmouth on the island of Solstheim. I don't know what he did to deserve that, but it couldn't have been good. So this is about the time of Baldur's Gate. You're going to be seeing a lot of that, where you have that sort of overlay, and they were integrating that with Polygonal to see how they wanted speech to go. They did wind up doing a zoom in on the character and the text next to them, so that's how Bethesda chose to handle that. Take the Silt Strider to Vevey or Balmora, fast and cheap. Go with wild animals, smugglers, and bandits. Tell her, go to Darvane here. Alright. Specific place. Not much here. So we're supposed to go to the trade house.
Anytime now.
Really get sidetracked, even though we are getting instructions on how to move around here. Okay, so that's somebody's actual house. This is the trade house. That's the back door. Just breakdance away in there. This is kind of cool. They're built ergonomically. The art team was incredible. They always included background in things so that stuff like the signs and so on would go very naturally with what people were doing, or at least that was the intent. Barter for goods or coin. I also have a selection of spells for sale. Little advice. Heard Friskar upstairs is having some financial troubles. Can't seem to win a wager. If you want to live to a ripe old age, buy a weapon and as much armor as you can. Don't practice on citizens. Call that foul murder and don't like it. You can kill smugglers, bandits, and outlaws. Practice your... Okay, so I'm supposed to go to Solstheim. It's a frozen island up to the north, right? Sounds awful to me. If you're looking to get there, you might check for the transportation in Kull. So we're going to Kull. So we can check our journal again. I'm told there's now a boat in Kull that offers transport to the island of Solstheim. Currently an Imperial Fort. Okay, cool. So we have our directions in our first quest. As you can see, this was all very cutting edge for the time. You could drop into first person and out the third person and still do that. Bethesda was a part of a group that really helped develop gaming. One of my father's other friends, Griminy Feast, was actually involved in the same sort of, this is the original engine that you can see in Betrayal at Crondor, and they've actually improved on it. They were intending on keeping the same thing for TES6. So we'll see how that goes now that they have been purchased by Microsoft. Congratulations to you guys. I love that you started as indie and you're moving up in the world. Computer gaming has always had that as an option, and it was just incredible. It was an amazing thing to us. So really cool to see how they developed that. They smoothed out the polygonal terrain. They used it to build very ergonomic buildings that would actually stand in real life. So the architectural aspect of this particular engine is incredible, and it allows modders to work with it very easily, and they love that. That's really what made Bethesda big, is when they released to PlayStation, modders just loved them. So they have an incredibly specific fan base. If you've ever run into them and wonder what makes a successful company, it's not only contributing, it's also being able to work with your community and bring something unique out of that. But the community brings something to the table, and they become very invested in you. So I'm Anjindra. This is what to play next. Hit subscribe. Follow along with cool things like Bethesda and how she's developing. Find new indie companies. We find everything that's awesome in gaming. We literally always have since the time we were 12. So we love having you along for the ride. Much love, and we will see you in the next video. Oh, if you want to purchase some of our merch or have coffee delivered to your door, we partner with a co-op. They let us put our logo on some of the stuff and put it up in their store. So really a great company, and you can check that out as well. But subscribing, liking, commenting, that's free. Make this chick smile. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Doing something where I put a little bonus material into work after the credits. I was in Daggerfall. Obviously my father was in all of them. We actually beta tested Arena in Daggerfall. So my dad's Akatosh. And that's where I got my start in gaming and in communications in general. I have a license to practice science. I focused on journalism specifically so that I could be, even though it wasn't what I graduated with, I am qualified to be a reporter. I can actually register with the National Journalistic or National Journalistic League or group or whatever they call them, guild essentially is one I can think of. I'm in the middle of gaming. And continue to report on gaming like this because I love that. I love that I have an insider so I can get to share that with you. So this is a cinematic trailer for Morrowind. She really was groundbreaking for her time. And that's when people started to get noticed, started to notice the Elder Scrolls. Because they were working with this polygonal engine, which Bethesda has very much stayed true to and their modders love working with, because it's very, as I mentioned, very practical. So it's easy to build them on for, it's easy to work with 3 dimensions on. Everybody that I know is obsessed with Blender, but this is really where that idea of 3D got started, and I had to be polygonal because you just didn't have that functionality in computers. But we could do that without a build. So this is how we learned to build in 3 dimensions on computers, and it was really awesome what you could with it. And I figured I'd bring you through and you could check it out. So this is the kind of thing that you'll pick up just by watching trailers on Steam and so on, and when I do research a game and so on, I do look at these as well. Because this is what the developer wants you to know. This is what they put together, you know. They thought were all of the amazing aspects of the game. You know, obviously, I have different opinions, and I, like I said, I very much do like to bring you the insider's view on that. So, this is all the different artwork and so on. Hold on, it's highlighting, so let me see if I can... Oh, that's how we're going to do this, isn't it? So you can get this for wallpaper and so on. If you really are into the game, if you really are enjoying it. The artwork for the time was incredible. This was back during the Lara Croft days when she was being developed and so on. So really a lot of work went into this. The art department was incredible. Mr. Howard went into the art department for Redguard and actually really, you know, got an idea of what was going on, because they had a very tall order where they had to develop landscape and so on to support the backgrounds of these different races and characters, and they really were developing a whole world in a saga here. So I thought I'd take you like in front of the scenes a little bit as a bonus, so thank you for staying after the credits. We will see you in the next video. Gamer Grind, really good gamer coffee, great co-op to support, especially if you love that sort of thing. And then if you are a team or a professional gamer of any sort, they will put your logo on merch so you can actually flip that around a little bit. So check it out in the description below. You can also get the link for the game and play along.